Hi everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, chat monitors, for your help. Hi Gracie, hi Masha Green, Charlie C. Sage of Fire, Louis C. I was late creating the chat. I was busy talking and taking care of some stuff, and it escaped me until about 10 minutes ago. Sorry about that. Today is Monday, so everyone is allowed to ask personal questions or political. It's okay. And, somebody asked me, hi, Craig Dixon, and the comment board, if I could say something about Prince. And the minute I read it yesterday, I believe it was either yesterday or Saturday evening. I don't remember exactly, but when I read, it was Saturday evening, yesterday morning, because the minute I read the statement, I remember I mentioned Prince before. Hi, Shakity. I don't remember the name of the person who asked me to talk about Prince the next time I do this type of readings. So I thought I would mention him this evening. The minute I read that comment, it seemed like he took me to, I know he had a studio at his house. I mean, it's well known, but that's where he took me. And I'm not sure if something changed there, if any of you is aware of it. I was so curious a little while ago. In fact, before I came, I'm like, oh my God, if I'm going to talk about him, my curiosity got the best of me. So I went online and I was looking at the pictures because according to reports, he was asked for, he left instructions on how he wanted his property to be turned into a museum or something like that. I was looking at the pictures, and it seems like the reason why he showed me the recording studio is because it seems like that's where his energy is concentrated the most. And of course, obviously, he's very proud of what he left. He showed me that he's with his parents, regardless of, I watched Purple Rain, and I read a couple of stories about him and his father, his mom. And of course, when we get over there, we've made peace. I see him, he's standing with them. Of course, he loves them. But he was mentioning there's a sister. I know he left a sister here, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm getting there's a sister here. So somebody please tell me if the sister is still around, because it feels like to me there's a sister here. But there is something else I am getting. Does anybody know? It's either somebody was pregnant for him at some point, or there is something about a baby. I know he has no kids. I've never heard, well, I've never read that anywhere, but I have to tell you what I am getting. There is something about either a woman being pregnant or there's a baby. So if one of you is aware of anything of that sort, I'm sure probably, but I am reporting what I've felt. But he's in a happy place. No, what I was getting from him, because one of the videos that came out before he passed was him, I believe, walking around a pharmacy or the parking lot of a pharmacy because he wanted to pick up some kind of painkillers. And as I was looking at that picture, playing that short video in my mind, the impression I got from him is that's one thing before he left his body that he felt ashamed of. It's not that's the way he had to go, but he didn't want to be in that club. People who passed from overdose. But now he's at peace with it. That's the way I am getting it. It seems like to me like I was trying to explain, I believe it was Whitney Houston I was talking about last week. That split second before, I don't know if it's because it's difficult for me to tell you exactly when the body, when someone's spirit leaves the body. But there's a time in between. I'm not sure exactly how to explain this. But for him, and the word I was trying to remember last week was terminal lucidity. I don't feel, or I am unsure if if it's during that period that Whitney Houston felt terrible about leaving his mom and the way, the relationship between her and her mom, and she still loves her mom. Of course, yes, she loves the mom. She didn't mention anyone else, but most everything else has been written about. I wanted to say something that is not written about. But then, for Prince, that last moment, what I was getting was he was not proud of being a member of that club. Like, unfortunately, we lost David Ruffin that way, Michael Jackson, that famous guitarist, and there's a lady, I forget her name right now. She's a singer. She passed in the 1960s. I forget her name. She had that raspy voice. She was a very good singer. All these people, I'm on countless more who did not die from old age, but from drug abuse. Yes, thank you, Geocosmic Valentine. Prince was addicted to painkillers. Oh, fentanyl as well? Okay. And the pharmacist was charged for putting fentanyl in his, oh my God, painkillers. It wasn't Prince's fault. Yes, but he was, okay, the way I'm getting it, you got it better, you know it better than I do, Geocosmic, because I'm saying it based on what I'm getting intuitively. He's not blaming that person, okay? Because everything happened the way they are supposed to, believe it or not. So that's why he's not passing the blame to anyone. Well, I was not getting a feeling of him passing blame to anyone. What he's saying is, I'm just going to repeat the way I got it. I'm going to repeat the way I got it. He's not proud of being a member of that club. Whether he was addicted or not, from what I understand, he was addicted, but I don't know. You know better than I do. Okay, but the fact that he passed from an overdose is, and I'm going to say this, because as I'm talking about him, I'm seeing him in an airplane. From what I understand, he flew back from somewhere. And the people around him knew he became addicted because he could no longer dance the way he used to dance anymore, like all of them. You reach your 50s and you've been dancing, and Prince used to do splits, and the guy was amazing, And Michael Jackson, the same thing. He couldn't dance or do the same thing he used to do when he was younger. We have to learn to let go. Unfortunately, some of us, those guys are perfectionists. But there's a big difference between Prince and Michael when it comes to perfection. When I focus on Prince, I believe I mentioned that when I was talking about Michael Jackson. Prince could tell if he's doing something well based on the feedback he gets from his audience, and he appreciates it. Michael feels he's never good enough. I'm sorry, he felt. That's the way I got it for Michael Jackson. So, you know, he always has to top himself. He always has to come or do something else better. Please let me know if I'm wrong, those of you who are familiar with these guys. But that's the way I am getting it. Yes, you're right, Geo Cosmic. That's what I heard. That's why I was surprised. Uh, Painkillers is a terrible thing. And thank you, Whitney Mauser. Elvis Presley died of overdose. Yes. Oh my God. The thing is, I don't want to argue that point, because that's not what I'm getting, and he was not very proud, and none of them are really. But Prince, most of all, is possibly because Geo Cosmic just posted the answer for me, because I think it's Geo Cosmic that says that he was, or his family was Jehovah's Witness or religious. His mom, and also, yes, that wasn't part of Prince's history. At that time, when I heard he died from an overdose, I thought that would have been the last person that would be addicted to painkillers, because he didn't even drink. So, Geo Cosmic, you have a point, but that's the way I'm getting it. Okay, right or wrong, I don't argue when I get these things, because I just put it out there like I got it. Deborah Gilly says, you get hooked from painkillers. Oh, I know that. It's hard to get off of them. Absolutely, yes, I've heard that. In fact, there's I forget the name now. Oh my God, they're being sued for billions of dollars because a lot of people, a lot of doctors were saying they were not addictive, and yes. Exactly. Mystical Moment says he was in an airplane, had to have an emergency stop in Moline, Illinois. Thank you very much. But I'm seeing the airplanes, but I don't know. I remember that story, but I'm going. I have to be respectful. First of all, these people, I love them. Michael Jackson, all these great artists. Whitney Houston, oh my God. Nat King Cole's daughter. Everyone knows who I'm talking about. All these people were amazing to me. I mean, not to me, I'm saying, when I focus on them, and we lost those people. So I am going to continue doing this. I am very afraid of doing this, but it seems like a lot of people love when I do it. So I'm going to continue to do them. I'm going to be respectful, and I'm not going to say anything derogatory about them. I will tell you, even if it's one line, 1 second, and I tell you this is what I'm seeing, and I move on, that's what I'm going to do. But in Prince's case, he was showing me where it seems like to me he's even on his in heaven, but his focus is still on his property and the recording studio. That's what I'm being shown. And also, those are the two things. Does anybody know? I was reading, I couldn't read the whole thing. Oh my God. I just skimmed about on an article a little while ago before I came on, because I wanted to know what's different in the recording studio he has at, I forget the name of his place in Minnesota, I believe. Okay. So, but yes, that's what I am getting from, Marsha with Michael Jackson was a Jehovah's Witness. Yes, his mom. Yes, big time. Yes. I believe his mom, in fact, the whole family, uh, well, probably not anymore, but, oh, in fact, yesterday, I was watching a video on YouTube. When I saw it, I found it interesting. Prince Jackson was showing his father's recording studio as well. I forgot about that until now when I mentioned I watched the video. Prince, I believe the house where Prince Jackson was one of the first homes. He said, "Oh, Prince Jackson showed a house that was damaged during an earthquake in California, and he said his family rebuilt the house. It was a one-story. It feels like it was like a ranch house, but they built it. It has 2 stories now. It seems like Michael Jackson's bedroom was in one of those houses in the property or something like that. And there was a staircase that you come from. He was showing." Michael would come from his bedroom from the second floor, just walk down the flight of stairs outside of the house, and he would walk across into his studio in the main house. And he was showing where they recorded, I believe, Billie Jean, or either Billie Jean or that scary video, Thriller. So one of the two, I don't remember exactly. So that was fun to watch yesterday. I wanted to see him, and I wanted to get a little bit of that, So that was interesting because I did not know about those things until yesterday. I believe yesterday afternoon I watched that because I was trying to figure out who to talk about tonight, But yes, to go back to Prince. But the way I am seeing him smiling, standing with his parents, and he has other relatives there, so obviously he's in a good place, because once we leave this earth, we are at peace. So, Jackie is asking, Milu, do you think Michael has joined Lisa Marie in spirit? When I read your question, without hesitation, yes. And it's like no doubt about it. Okay. I remember I believe they were married. I was reading about that, I believe, last week. I remember they were married, yes. So, yeah. Because, the weddings and stuff like that, according to what I understand, we live that, all that stuff is here. That's the life we lived here. Okay. Let's see. Geocosmic Valentine says he's Prince with his son also. Geocosmic Valentine, can you please call me? Oh my God, I didn't know. Can you please call me Geocosmic Valentine? I did not know that. Did you hear what I said before? Yikes, that's the wrong thing. How do you know that? Hang on a second. Let me post my number. Geocosmic, call me. I never heard that story. Oops. That I never heard about that. Can you please call me? Here's my number. I didn't know Pence had lost a child. Electrostorm, are you talking about the same thing, Electrostorm? It was all over TV and spoke about it. I didn't know that. When was that? I'm shocked. Hi.
Hi, Milu. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. How are you? It seemed like everyone knew that he had. I didn't know that.
You know what? It was a very strange story. He was married to a woman named Mighty. She was one of his dancers, and it was in, I believe it's the late 90s They had a child. She was pregnant, but when she had the child had some kind of condition, and I hate to sound like a terrible person by saying this, but it was a condition where the child comes out looking extremely deformed, and I don't think the child lived past 2 or 3 days. And he kept it a secret.
Wasn't that a movie?
I'm sorry?
Was that a movie? I thought that was a movie.
This happened to him.
Now that you said that, I remember. Really? You know, then you're right. Let me tell you, I did not know he had a child. I remember, now that you are saying there was something, or somebody posted there's something about movies or something. You know, I remember
Right.
watching a movie, but but
They didn't tell anyone. They did, as a matter of fact, they did an interview.
yeah.
They did an interview like a week or a week and a half afterwards, and he insisted that they act like nothing happened. And this story didn't
That was his
come out
baby.
yes.
He's on. Okay. Did you hear the way I was explaining earlier? There was a baby, something about somebody pregnant.
That's exactly when I came into your broadcast. I just heard you say Prince once, and I was like, oh, he's talking about Prince. So I listened for a while, and I know you mentioned son, but I only heard you say it once. So yeah, I just want to let you know he definitely had a son, and it was a big tragedy for both of them, and they kept it secret for years.
Oh my God. Well, let me tell you, okay? He's taking ownership of that. That's why that was shown to me.
Yeah.
I thought it was the
Oh, God
movies.
bless him.
Yes, he's taking ownership. That lady's still here, right? Because there's a feeling she's still here. Is she still
His
here?
wife is still here, yes.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure she's, he visits her because he's a pretty, I don't know. It seems like to me he's visited his people. So let's put it that way. That's the feeling I'm getting.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
It's very strange because, and here's the last kind of weird thing. He was a very elusive artist.
Oh, yeah.
Even when he posted online, he would delete everything. 5 days before he died, when he was driving back from the place where his plane landed,
Okay.
he stopped at a record store because it was Recasto Day. Do you remember he used to do a thing like that, Record Store Day?
No, I didn't
And
know about that.
He stopped at a record store, and he was tweeting thank you to the
Really?
record store
Oh.
for selling him albums. And long story short, he just tweeted a very vague tweet response to me, and that was 5 days before he died. It was a huge
Really?
thing for me, just for me,
Yeah.
because I didn't expect it. And then at the end of the day, he deleted it all.
Wow, yeah. But let me, something else I'm getting as you are telling me about this, I was focusing on him. Was there something with his little toe or his foot?
You know what? I don't know. I only remember the whole thing about the possibility of him having a hip replacement.
That one I heard.
Never a definitive story that came out.
Okay,
So,
but there is something with foot or little toe as well. It's on video. But yeah, he's a happy camper. Thank you for posting this. I did not know you. I was shocked when I stood. I'm like, you had a baby? I didn't know about that. I vaguely remember when
Yeah.
you started speaking that I saw something. Because, I did not become a Prince fan until I saw him. I still own a house in Mawa. I was watching football, and I watched when he played Purple Rain and the middle of the rain. That's when I became
the
a
Super
Prince.
Bowl.
Yes, that's when I became a Prince fan. I was so impressed
Yes.
with that show. But anyway, thank you for calling. I did not know.
Thank
Oh
you,
my
Steve.
God! But
Thanks.
I don't feel comfortable doing these things because I will say things that a lot of you know and I have no clue. But I will keep
But
doing
that's
them
the
since a lot of
proof.
people
That's the
enjoy
proof.
them.
When I think that makes it better that you don't know all of it because that's the proof that you really are getting something.
Yeah.
Even you don't know that. So I just want to say thank you. I
You're
don't want to
welcome.
take up all your time.
And also, I've been here for 6 years, so people, if there is nothing I'm saying about him, I have not, done to what, I've done this. So you guys know what I can do, but I'm just shocked about the baby. Okay. Thanks very much for calling. Okay.
Have
bye.
a great day.
You too. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh my God, that is shocking. Just like you guys shocked me last week about the E name. I knew Cece was Whitney Houston's mom's name, but I still don't remember. Is it Amy? You guys said she has her name starts with the letter E, her first name or something like that. That I didn't know. Okay, well, those people on the other side they shock us. Anyone have questions? Pixie Dust said, maybe, that's probably the lady, got pregnant after he lost the first child. Really, she miscarried. After that, Prince began to ignore her. Wow. Sorry to hear that. I did not know. All I was getting was, well, I may be messing up myself because we are all one in spirit. I did not hear about two babies, so that can happen because they both on the other side. I can confuse them for sure. I've done this. Okay. Let sleeping dogs lie. Dogs lie. Yes. Said Prince was a very talented musician. Oh my God, I did not know. I was never a fan of him when I was like in the 80s, 90s, until in the 2000s. I believe it was 2008, 2009. I still watch that Super Bowl show every once in a while. When I saw him play in the rain, I was like amazed. I never thought he was that good. I always thought he was a bit weird. That's why I was a fan of Michael and all the other guys, but I wasn't really too keen on Prince because he was always a little quirky, and I did not know how to take him. Okay. Oh, Doris Freeman says Prince's son passed away a week after his birth, and he wrote a song, Come Back, in honor of his son. Oh, I did. Wow. I'm learning a lot today. I didn't know about that. Delilah Gillis is asking, my friend is building a house in April 2024. Will it be okay and start then? I'm not quite sure. If you're asking if he can start it then, yes. As long as, I don't know if we still have, the only thing I'm getting, reading your question, yes, the house will be fine, but the price of construction materials, okay, that's the only thing, But yeah, I feel you get it done. Patty 1951 is saying, Amilo, I'm trying to figure out why my cat Luna is over grooming herself to the point, oh my God. Probably allergies. Well, let me see, have gotten vet medication for mites, possibly due to stress. Any ideas to have? Right now, to be honest with you, the minute you said that I was getting allergies, okay. So I'm going to stick with what I got. 1 second. Itch. Patty, she's itching. Patty, can you please call me? I'm posting the number. I don't. They in Haiti. I don't think I've ever had that, but in Haiti they call it picotement. It's like you feel like little needle. That's the impression I'm getting when I think of your cat. And it itch. I don't know how do you say picotement in English. I forgot about that word completely until now. I just remember. Oh my God, I don't remember. But in fact, I remember my aunt who passed. They just reminded me it's been 10 years already yesterday since she left us. Let me see if I can find. Okay, picotement dans le corps. Let's see in English. I got it. Tangling. But that type of tangling, it feels like to me, it generates something, it feels like it's making her feel itchy. Was that Patty who asked me? Yeah, Patty 1951, can you please call me? Mimo says Prince taught himself how to play every instrument he played. Yes, I heard about. In fact, I learned that from watching Purple Rain. Hi, this is Milu.
Hi, Moo. This is Patty.
Yes. It feels like your cat is itching. Like there's a feeling of I was getting itching before. Oh, what did I say that thing meant? Hang on a second. The meaning of. Okay, tingling and itching. That's what she's feeling. That's why she's licking. Okay?
What kind of food or what allergy do you think?
I wish I knew. And what's wrong with one of did she have something with one of her paws? It seemed like the right rear.
Not that I know of, but I'll check.
Yeah. Or is that the paw she uses?
No.
There's something with the right report. I mean, it's nothing bad. I'm sure you would have noticed it. But that's what I'm getting. I'm going to leave it that way. Okay? Has she ever injured that paw or something?
It could be. It could be. She was, I've had her like 3-4 months, and she's only about 6 or 7 months old.
That's all?
Yeah, somebody dumped her.
Oh, okay. Oh, my God. Yeah. But it feels like they will find things to help her there. Yeah, it can get quite expensive before they find a diagnosis. But it may be something she's eating too, like you said. Try to change some of the stuff that she eats and see how it goes, okay? But I feel you will find something to help her, okay?
Okay.
All right,
Thank
good
you,
luck.
Tyler.
You're very welcome. Take
All
care.
right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. Yogi Bear says, Milo, heaven has a special pure area for Prince. Yes, I can imagine. All right. Let's see. Cookie C says, Milo, do you see my son getting laid off or leaving his present job? Cookie C, can you please call me? I don't know. I don't think that's what he does. But does he like to build things? Cookie C, can you please call me? The minute I read your post, I'm seeing him building something. Okay. Well, he's going to be busy. So whether he stays in that job or not, even if he'll find something else. But please call me. Okay. I am. Life is a mindset, Lauren says. Milu, I love watching you on TikTok. Yes, I'm posting. Well, I have not posted in a week. Hi, this is Milu.
Yes, this is Cookie C.
Yes, what was. Oh, you asked about your son, right?
My son, right?
Okay,
Yes.
who likes to build things, or is it your son that builds things?
Yeah, he likes to build things, but his job now is that he like repairs
Okay.
like a portable X-ray machine. That's what he does now.
Oh, so he.
But he likes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so he does he
But he
build
does
them,
like
or
to build them.
or he installs them?
He sort of repairs them.
Oh, he repairs them. So okay,
He-
even
he
repairing
repairs
them.
and trains other people how to use it.
Okay, but I am seeing him building something. I don't know. I'm sure that he probably does that too when you go to repair those things. You know what I mean? But I saw him building, so I feel he's gonna be fine regardless
Yeah,
of what
'cause he's
happens.
afraid, because his company has merged with another company and they've been having a lot of layoffs.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, he's afraid, he may be next in the layoff, list.
If I were him, I wouldn't worry. I don't see him losing it. That can happen, and that happened to me a couple of times. You asked me, are you going to lose your job? I said, no, I don't think so. It's because you will lose the job, but you get something else right away. Because
But he'll get something right away.
yeah, because I'm seeing
he
him.
does.
Yeah, I'm seeing him busy building. So
Okay.
if you say he does that, it's him I'm getting.
He likes to build things and repair things. He likes that, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be busy. So tell him, don't stress
Okay.
it. One door closes, another one open. It may even be better for him because I'm seeing him busy. Okay?
Oh, okay.
All
Thank
right.
you.
You're very welcome. Good luck.
All right.
Bye.
Right, bye-bye.
Okay. Yes. Who said that again? Somebody showed me on TikTok. Yes, I am. Life is a mindset said that. Yes, because I want to spread. The algorithm on YouTube is not my friend. Let's put it that way. And that's why. I don't know if you guys want to hear this. I'll make it quick. This is a serious business. This is not funny. Sometimes it's funny. Or at least I try to make it funny. Linda G does a pretty good job at making it funny. I am not good. I don't have a good. I'm afraid of being comical because I don't want to insult people inadvertently. So I have to find topics that are interesting to people and talk about them. So, but I'm going to be very careful and respectful. Because I'm going to say things you guys know about I don't know, but I'm just going to tell you what I get. You can tell me I'm wrong. I'm going to stick with what I said. Or I'm right. You saw it on TV. It's fine because you guys have been here for 6 years. You guys know what I can do. And I'm not saying anything about any of them that, I forget his name now. The one that was showing me his girlfriend, he's still in love with her. Even on the other side, he's still in love with her. Who was that again? He was, his girlfriend is the daughter of a very famous black producer. I forget his name. One of Michael Jackson's producers. I can't remember his name right now, but anyway, I'm going to continue doing those things and pick other topics that are interesting to people so I can attract different, a more diverse crowd. So trying to become friends with the algorithm. Okay. Brain D said, how many do you see more serious conflicts between my aunties? Does the younger one knew she was the problem since the conflict within the family began? Thank you. Yes, I feel she knows, but she doesn't care. And she feels she's right. you see it as being like she has a problem. She doesn't think so, because if she thought she did, she wouldn't be doing what she's doing. But she, to herself, she knows according to her, she's standing up for herself. That's the way I'm getting it. But also, as I'm saying this, it feels like to me there are some traumas there, and that's fueling this whole misunderstanding, arguments, and stuff like that. Yes, they're going to continue to bake her, okay, until they hash everything out, and then it will be okay. All right? Tupac, thank you, Jackie. That's what I was trying to remember. Tupac is still in love with that lady he left here. Artist. Yeah. Oh my God. I did not know he dated, I'm hearing the name faintly in the back of my head. He is a major composer. I did not know Tupac was dating his daughter. Craig Dixon is asking for HC. Will HC get the blood pressure and blood sugar within normal range? I feel like saying yes, but to do these things, you have to be very patient and persistent. You can't cheat, because basically, once you lose weight, you change your diet, you stick to it. There are so many variables. Absolutely, they can do it. But it's going to take time and perseverance. That's what I feel like saying. Okay. Hi, Pamela Stokes. Oh my God, time flew by. I'll answer one more question and then I'll go. If anyone would like to talk to me tomorrow, I have some slots open for tomorrow, so feel free to call me tomorrow morning or after this if you would like to make an appointment for tomorrow, because after this I'll be brain dead. I don't like to read after 9 o'clock unless I have to. So you can make an appointment for tomorrow. And let's see. Quincy Jones, thank you very much, Pompeius. I didn't know. I would have been very jealous. In those days, if I knew Tupac was dating his daughter, I would have been like, it should be me. Hi, Patricia Fenzino. Okay, let's see if there's another question. Pamela Stokes is asking, Milu, will I be with my childhood sweetheart boyfriend in the future? My friend, I can't describe him. The person I'm seeing, can you please call me? Pamela Stokes? Yeah. I'm seeing and if it's not him, I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. There's a gentleman here, very fair skin, about 5'10", longish face. Okay. If it's not him, I'm not seeing your childhood friend. I mean, be open to meeting somebody new. Or this may be the person you're going to meet. Okay. And I feel like saying the letter L for some reason. Okay. Connected with that very fair-skinned gentleman. Okay. Can you please call me? Okay. Artist says the Let's Collab was really terrific. Thank you, artist. DK is asking, will I get my promotion soon? If you mean soon this year, I doubt it. It feels like more like, I don't know why, I feel like February, March. Okay, I don't know if that's what you mean by soon. Oh, Pamela said that might be him. Thank you. Okay, then there's a chance. Okay? All right. DK said thank you. You're very welcome, DK. Okay, everyone. Thank you very much for spending time with me. Thank you, chat managers, for your help. I appreciate it. If anyone would like a reading from me, the link to my website is below the video, psychicmilu.com, or you can send me an email, call me, text me on my YouTube number. My information is scrolling at the top of your screen. Or you can call me this evening or tomorrow morning if you would like an appointment for tomorrow. Okay? If you like the channel, please subscribe, and also don't forget to tap on the notification bell in order for you to be notified when I'm online or when I post a video. Please give me a thumbs up. That would help me a lot. Again, everyone, thank you very much. I will see you all tomorrow, same time. Till then, bye.